When Stephen Schwartz read the book Working, he saw the musical right away. Studs Terkel's book was made of tape-recorded monologues where Americans talked of the dreams and disappointments of their working lives.
A lot of people told Mr. Schwartz that he was crazy to want to make a musical of that material, and then suddenly along came a chorus line, and Schwartz had to go ahead to do the musical.
And when people leave the theater, the then 30-year-old Schwartz said, "I want the experience of, say, getting their car from the parking lot to be different. I want them to look at the parking attendant and the guy who gives them a restaurant check and see what the connections are."
Schwartz invited 4 other songwriters to create the revue-like show with him: Craig Carnelia, Mickey Grant, Mary Rogers, and James Taylor. He also called up some actor friends and asked them to work on the material for fun. And 5 of the 17 original Broadway cast members came from this group that had worked on the show in Schwartz's living room, which is awesome. Of the 17 actors in the Broadway cast, all of them were paid the exact same salaries. They were billed alphabetically, including Patti LuPone, who had already played the lead in 2 Broadway musicals. And here she did not even have a solo spot. She was just thrilled to be in the ensemble.
At the age of 26, Schwartz had Godspell, Pippin, and The Magic Show all running simultaneously on Broadway. So much success so early led to an ego trip or 2, but on this project, he was glad to share the spotlight. James Taylor said, "I hear a song for the Millworker," and he played 4 lines for Schwartz, who knew that had to be James's song.
One of the producers, Erwin Meyer, said, "Members of the cast have gone into auto plants, served as waitresses, worked as coffee boys." Schwartz added, "I feel we have a responsibility to the people we're portraying because they're real people." And producer Meyer hurriedly cut in, "Every member of this cast has been exposed to his or her profession except the hooker."
14 of the real-life workers portrayed in the show came to opening night.
Is that crazy? 14 of the real...
And heard dialogue and songs based on their own words about their lives, from Just a Housewife to The Mason to this next song.
Here to sing Millwork from Working is Francesca Garrard.
My grandfather was a sailor, he blew off in the water. My father was a farmer, and I his only daughter. I took up with an old good millworking man from Massachusetts, who died from too much whiskey and leaves me these 3 faces to feed. Millwork ain't easy, millwork ain't hard. Millwork ain't nothing but a goddamn awful boring job, and I'm waiting for a daydream to take me through the morning, to put me in my coffee break where I can have a sandwich and remember. It's me and my machine for the rest of the morning, and the rest of the afternoon, and the rest of my life. Now my mind begins to wander to the days back on the farm. I can see my father smiling at me and swinging on his arm, and I can hear my granddad's stories of the storms out on Lake Erie, where the vessels and the cargoes and fortunes and sailors' lives were lost. My life's been wasted, and I have been long as I'm able, and never meet the man whose name is on the label. And it's me and my machine for the rest of the morning and the rest of the afternoon and the rest of my life.